Hello, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we have 5 of what I think are some of the scariest old YouTube videos. They didn't originate on YouTube, but they got their, I guess, prominence on YouTube. So hopefully you'll stick around to the end and you'll let me know if you enjoyed the video. First, we have the JK Cinema series. This collection of urban legend videos are the basis of the series that I'm making right now. It offered urban legend videos, pictures, as it just came from around the internet. JK Cinema didn't get started on YouTube, but it was originally started on eBaum's World, I think. I could be wrong. I'm never usually right. So this is episode 1 of 9. And we are going to start out with the urban legend of the song Love Rollercoaster. As a kid, this song kind of hit different because I used to play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas a lot, and one of the songs that you hear probably the most in the game is Love Rollercoaster. Even CJ sings it. So while you're listening to the song, I'd say about maybe 35 to 45% of the way in, you can hear a random scream. The urban legend states this: the cover of the album Honey by the Ohio Players depicts a nude model kneeling atop what appears to be a sheet of glass, dripping honey all over herself from a ladle suspended above her head. The woman on the cover was a relative unknown in the business, as she was just starting out. She reportedly had broken contact with her family when she decided to pursue a modeling career far away from home. On the cover of the album, the glass that the model was kneeling on was actually fiberglass, which reacted chemically with the honey, bonding her skin like superglue to the fiberglass. By freeing herself from the fiberglass, she ripped off the skin from her legs, and her career as a model was ruined. She angrily bursts into the recording studio while the Ohio Players were recording Love Rollercoaster and starts threatening to sue the band for everything they're worth. The band's manager suddenly stabs her to death right outside the sound booth. The Ohio Players leave the scream in as a sick tribute. So while that might sound a little bit far-fetched, the basis of these urban legend videos aren't to be, oh, everything's real. It's more of like, it's an urban legend, so whether you believe it is true or not, that's completely up to you. I personally think it's way, way too out of line to be anywhere near real, but, you know, could be. That's why it's an urban legend. So, either way, whenever I would hear this song as a kid after watching this video, and I heard that scream, something in my head would just click, and I don't know why that fills a young mind with such fear, but that's what that one did. For number 2, we have San Pedro haunting, man hung by ghost. So while this video didn't originate from YouTube, I did see it on YouTube a long time ago. So the video we're actually about to see is a clip from a 1989 documentary about a bungalow on San Pedro Street, Los Angeles. The woman who owns the home is calling the 2 documenters, telling them that a ghost is in her attic and she wants them to come do some research on it. So they head out to investigate, and while they don't notice much around the house when they get there, they make their way to the attic, and Jeff Wheatcraft is dragged by the neck and hung.
What's wrong?
What happened?
I told you, get down! Get down!
There was a momentary space in there where everything went black.
Jeff Wheatcraft. Come on down, Jeff. What happened? Put something around my neck. Look at his. Oh shit. Oh my God. Jeff, please get down. I gotta get out of here.
So yeah, if this isn't fake, it's one of the most well-documented sightings of something paranormal happening, but considering they didn't have actual footage of him being hung, I wouldn't hold my breath on that one. For number 3, and get ready for this title, we have Paranormal Activity at Barbershop, Scary. So with this video, the description reads, I was told my shop was built on Native American cemetery back in the day. Never knew why it would be so much of a concern, but it kind of freaked me out to see what was on the tape. Don't look away, I promise this was all filmed and caught on camera. Scary. So the video is relatively normal until you get to the 133 mark and you see the blue tarp move. But that's not it. Until I saw the comment by this man right here, I didn't notice that after the tarp moves, the light string moves, the door shuts, and the doll at the top of the room turns its head.
Oh shit, oh hell to the no. Hell no. Did you just, oh shit, oh hell no. There's some crazy shit going on up in there.
Guys, calm down. Let's go back to the shop.
Okay, but guys, that shit right there just move. Just, oh, fuck that. Oh.
Hey!
Hey! Can we put a security say back? Because that just moved. Like that just moved. Like that just moved. I'm not gonna praise that. That right there just moved. Like it just, oh, fuck, oh.
Not gonna lie, watching this again after reading that comment actually gave me chills. And the reaction of the guy that's walking out of the store makes me think this is real, but who knows? These guys might be the master of fake ghost stuff. I say masters, but it could be air and strings. So for number 4, we have I Feel Fantastic. So this one has been done to death by other YouTubers. So I'm going to do, I guess, a little bit more digging for this video. While it did get its popularity on YouTube, the android in the video, Tara, can be dated back to May 1st, 2001, 4 years before YouTube was a thing. I had to use the Wayback Machine, and it sends me to this page. The page itself is talking about a robotic hand, which is made mostly from metal inside. It has a removable glove skin, giving it the appearance of a human hand made from synthetic rubber. It is computer controlled and life-size, just like a human hand. It is the latest project to be completed, and the video shows the hand picking up a couple objects between its index finger and thumb. Now, for the video's sake, I can't actually show this because I am on the Wayback Machine. If the website's still around, I couldn't find it. So basically, he goes around, he tells everything that the hand can do whatsoever, but here is where he talks about his android Tara. So when clicking on the link, it tells you about all of its uses, what it can do. But the creepiest part of the whole thing is the vision head. It can actually capture what Tara's eyes see. Its eyes also follow what it sees, and the head moves accordingly to the eyes. So the thing will watch you as you pass by it. It'll watch you as you just be there. Imagine having this staring at you and eyeing you down.
something fantastic. Hey, hey, hey.
Finally, for number 5, we have Dining Room or There Is Nothing. This video is made by David B. Earl and is some kind of demon just sitting at a table with a spoon. The demon says something that sounds distorted, and it puts its head in a bowl, and just about a minute later, she raises her head up. I shit my pants watching this at 5 years old, and funny enough, on the creator's webpage, he says, this video usually appears in any top 10 lists of creepy or scary videos or films. He also says, when looped, there's no actual beginning or end, and no real sense of where the beginning and end actually are. This piece was inspired by a personal paradoxical desire for empirical proof that there is nothing on the other side of life. I wanted to blur the distinction between the two states, and to state the paradox by showing someone who is coming back from life or death and denies its existence, thereby fulfilling the paradox. So actually watching the video, I don't care what kind of paradox this guy has. I don't care whatever kind of paradox he thought up. This is some scary stuff, right? I mean, honestly, you're going to watch this and start contemplating life. The only thing I'd be contemplating is something about to break into my home. So, either way, here's the video.
Там red. There is nothing.
See what I mean? When you watched that, did you contemplate just anything except for, oh my God, what is happening right now? So, yeah, he can get all spiritual and deep as he wants to, but the only thing that he created was something to terrify the minds of anybody who watches it. Or makes them laugh, if you're something. Anyway. So, thank you for watching the video. This video is kind of all over the place in terms of, did it come from YouTube or did it come from this? But I really picked it because it got its audience from YouTube. I never found these videos on any other website. Well, besides the JK Cinema stuff, I found that on eBombs World, but I already went through that. Anyway, I do have a part 3 planned out for this, and those are more, I would guess, on the real side of videos. These were just kind of spooky little either films or, I'm not too sure what I Feel Fantastic is so far, but we'll figure it out one day. The Barbershop and the San Pedro haunting, those were pretty human-like. That being said, like I said, I have a part 3 planned out, and I also have another video about like real horror stories from around the United States. I mean, they take place in previous times, so who knows what they're lying about. So yeah, stay tuned for those, and if you like this video, tell me what your favorite part was. Didn't last very long because there wasn't too much research to do besides on I Feel Fantastic, but tell me which part was your favorite, and I'll like it. I don't know. Either way, thank you all so much for the support on the last video. It's the first time I've ever actually felt good about making a video for YouTube, so thank you. And also, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.